Get ready for major golf action. Finger Lakes area golfers made a massive showing at the links at Greystone, where 4 local players secured spots in the U.S. Open final qualifying, taking them one giant leap closer to competing at the national championship. We dive into the incredible performance of Jackson Ormond of Rochester, who absolutely dominated the field, finishing under par to grab medalist honors in a fiercely competitive local qualifier.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the international scene as Olivia Mehaffey punched her ticket to the U.S. Women's Open in Los Angeles. After a grueling 36-hole qualifier in England, Mehaffey shot rounds of 70 and 71 to finish at 3 under par, proving that her hard work is finally paying off as she prepares for her first professional major. We also have major opportunities unfolding as the Rancho Santa Fe Golf Club hosted its U.S. Women's Open qualifier, drawing a massive field of 68 golfers, all vying for a major exemption. Hear from players like Maya Tanaka-Puterbaugh, San Diego native, and Kate Hu about the dream of competing at the U.S. Women's Open Championship. And finally, we focus on the nerves and excitement surrounding the world's best as Nellie Ong prepares for her U.S. Women's Open debut at Riviera Country Club. Discover how the 19-year-old golfer is navigating the pressure of playing in a major, and don't miss the full story right here. Finger Lakes golfers have made significant strides in their pursuit of the U.S. Open, securing 4 spots in the final qualifying round at the Walworth course in Wayne County. More than 70 professional and amateur golfers competed in the 2026 U.S. Open Local Qualifier, with the top 5 advancing to final qualifying for a chance to compete at the national championship at Shinnecock Hills Country Club from June 19 to 21. Jackson Ormond of Rochester emerged as the standout performer, leading the field and becoming the only golfer to finish under par with a 2 under round to claim medalist honors. Ormond displayed impressive resilience, even birdieing 4 holes between the 12th and 17th holes to reach 4 under before a double bogey on the final hole settled him at 2 under, placing him 3 shots ahead of the rest of the field. 3 other players tied for second at 1 over par: Aidan Spampanato of Rochester, Owen Corby of Pittsford, and Caleb Bopp of Fishers, Indiana. Yaroslav Merkulov of Sodus secured the final qualifying spot, finishing at 3 over par. Several local competitors narrowly missed advancement. Danny Whale and Tyler Burchett, both Rochester natives, finished at 5 over, just outside the cut line. Victor golfers Brody Burgess and Alex Zuret posted rounds of 6 over, while Andrew Fedel from Rochester finished at 8 over, and Alexander Hill of Victor and Matt Carpentier of Pittsford both recorded 9 over rounds. Ormond, Spampanato, Corby, and Merkulov will now move on to final qualifying, widely known as golf's longest day, where they will fight for the remaining spots in the U.S. Open field. Olivia Mehaffey has secured her spot in the U.S. Women's Open in Los Angeles, marking her first professional outing in the tournament. Following a demanding 36-hole qualifier at Buckinghamshire Golf Club in England, Mehaffey finished at the top of the leaderboard with a 3 under par score, securing one of the final automatic qualification spots. Mehaffey described the qualifier as a challenging day, noting the cold and windy conditions, but emphasizing her mental fortitude and patience in navigating the pressure. She expressed excitement about competing in a major as a professional, acknowledging the difficulty of the event. This qualification comes after a previous near miss at the qualifier, where she lost in a playoff for the final spot. Mehaffey had briefly considered withdrawing from this year's qualifier due to an invitation to the Amundi German Masters on the Let, but was persuaded to participate. She will compete at Riviera Country Club from June 4th to 7th. Mehaffey, who turned professional in 2021 after a decorated amateur career, including winning the Irish Women's Amateur Open and helping Arizona State University secure NCAA championship glory, is currently in a period of positive form. She stated that her game has improved significantly this year due to hard work with her team, and she is encouraged by the results. Mehaffey is looking forward to the opportunity to compete at the iconic venue and hopes to enjoy the trip, with friends potentially joining her. The focus remains on the upcoming tournament, as she must honor her commitment to the German Masters before heading to the U.S. to compete for critical LET rankings points. Rancho Santa Fe Golf Club is currently hosting the U.S. Women's Open Qualifier, offering 68 golfers a shot at a major exemption. The one-day, 36-hole tournament, hosted by the Southern California Golf Association, carries the ultimate prize: qualification into this year's U.S. Women's Open Championship, which will take place at the Riviera Country Club in Los Angeles from June 4th to 7th. Participants range from high school athletes and amateurs to semi-professionals, with players spanning ages from 13 to 40, all competing for a dream opportunity. Maya Tanaka-Puterbaugh, a San Diego native and Myra Mesa High School alum, emphasized the significance, stating, "It's my annual marathon. If I can make it through 36, I'd be happy, but the opportunity to play in the Open, that's crazy. It's always been a dream come true." Other competitors expressed enthusiasm for the challenging course and the chance to compete. Kate Hu, a junior at Torrey Pines High School, called the venue really challenging, and it's really fun, and it's just a really great opportunity. Lauren Dickey, an amateur pro golfer from Las Vegas, noted that this event is rare, one of the few events on the schedule that allows you to do that. Estibali Garcia Rubio, an amateur from Mater Dei High School in San Diego State, added the social aspect, highlighting the enjoyment of playing with former teammates. Daniel Blanton, manager for the Southern California Golf Association, noted the intense pressure building, particularly in the afternoon as players begin monitoring the leaderboard. He stressed the stakes, explaining that those on the edge face immense pressure, as a strong performance could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and a life-changing tour card. While only 2 players earn qualification, along with 2 alternates, the event offers numerous significant opportunities for the field. Norfolk golfer Nellie Ong is preparing for a major milestone as she faces her debut at the U.S. Women's Open at the Riviera course in Los Angeles on June 4th. The 19-year-old, a member of Eaton Golf Club in Norwich, is navigating the excitement and apprehension of competing against world-class talent. Ong successfully navigated the final qualifying event, posting a 36-hole level par score of 144, securing a spot in the main event among a field of 78 competitors. Ong expressed a sense of awe, stating she is trying to comprehend playing in a major championship, noting that only a handful of English players are expected among the roughly 150 international competitors. She is currently studying at Ohio State and is part of the U.S. University Golf Circuit, having previously been selected for the East Regional squad at age 13. Familiarity with the challenging Riviera Country Club course, which spans over 7,000 yards and will host the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics golf tournament, is still developing. Ong anticipates the course will be extremely demanding, recognizing the U.S. Open's reputation as a tough test of golf. To prepare, Ong is leveraging her connections, including seeking advice from world number 10 Lottie Woad, with whom she has played in foursomes. She credits Woad's support for helping her manage the scale of the event. Ong has been coached by Rolly Hitchcock for 8 years through the England Golf Pathway program. The qualifying round proved to be a long effort, characterized by intense focus and managing unexpected weather conditions. While family provides support, Ong is focused on managing the logistics, including securing a caddy and balancing the major competition with ongoing college season commitments. Crucially, Ong has chosen to approach the U.S. Open solo, emphasizing that her primary goal is experience and enjoyment rather than immense pressure. "This time I'm doing it just for me and just for the experience," she stated, aiming to maximize the experience regardless of the outcome. The upcoming tournament marks a significant step in Ong's journey as she steps onto the world stage.